Hi everyone, it's Karen, and we're here for day number 11 of the Friendly Junk Journal people's 12 days of Christmas Junk Journal gift idea tutorials. And today for day 11, what we're going to do is create gift card holders. So these are going to be, the variation I'm going to be making are going to be similar to what I made for an envelope before, and different envelopes I've done already. Where is my measurement? So here's a really rough schematic. So what we're going to do is take a piece of plain white paper from your printer. You can use any kind of paper you want, doesn't have to be printer paper. I'm going to go with the 8.5 by 11, the 8.5 by 11, and I'm going to cut along here. So I have a piece that's 8.5 inches, and I'm going to cut it at 3.5 inches. Roughly 3.5 inches. I'm not too worried about, again, not too worried about the precision here. Pop that aside. And then what I also want to do is make some score marks on here. Where did it go? I found it the other day. Ha, I found it. I knew I had this close by. So we're going to want a series of fold lines on here. So I want to do about 1/2 inch in this way and 1/2 inch in either side, so that we have roughly a 2.5 inch strip down the center. So do this at about 1/2 inch. And at about 1/2 inch on this edge. Just kind of want to fold those just so I've Then we also want this to be scored this way. So we want one piece done at 3.5. And then at about 1.5 on this side. So we'll have 3.5, 3.5, 1.5, which will give us our 8.5 inches this way. So there's our basic folds, or our basic markings. Now put this aside, we're done with that. Now we're going to want to make a few cut lines on here. So what we'll want to do, just so it's a little easier to see, I'm going to want to cut along here, make just a tiny triangle. The same on this side. Cut up to that intersection of the two score lines. Do a small triangle. This part we're going to cut this whole piece off, and the same on this side, because we don't need the bulk twice. And then from here we're going to cut again a small triangle, and this is just so we have a nice little tapered corner. And then the final thing we're going to do is we're going to cut just a slight triangle in here. So it doesn't have, you know, from me, none of this has to be precise. The child upstairs is running around, so I apologize if it sounds like there's a little elephant running around upstairs or above me. So we'll make a cut here with a slight triangle, cut here with a slight triangle, and then here we'll cut a little triangle and all the way down here, a little triangle here, and all the way down this score line. Get these little bits away. Move my garbage can that I used to have down on my right hand side, and I almost threw that on the floor. So now what we're going to do is you fold this piece in, this piece in, this piece will fold up, and then we'll just put a piece of tape on either side here, or glue, attach that down, and then we have our little envelope. So I'm just going to use a little bit of double-sided tape since I found it again. Put that aside for now. And then what works out nicely with this is this there's a little pokey tool thing here. So just fold that part way. Don't peel it off all the way quite yet. So then what we'll want to do is just take this piece and fold it up, making sure these parts are sealed down. And then once you've got it all nice and straight, then you can just simply pull these two pieces of tape along and fold that up into place. Then I just have an old card that I got. It was a gift somewhere I've got. There's nothing left on it. It's been used up. I just pop that in there. You can put a little piece of double-sided tape on the end here so you can seal it if you want to. And then again, you can just leave it open. Leave it as is for now until you're ready to seal it. But then what I also want to do is a little bit of some kind of decoration on here, because this is just kind of like plain and stark white. So you can use any kind of things. You can use some of your leftover paper if you want to use that to decorate the front. What I have are some Project Life cards. They have the different journaling cards, and they also have little embellishments. So I picked them up at Tuesday morning. probably last winter. It's been ages ago that I picked these up. And I keep forgetting I have them. I actually just remembered I had them now, or today, for filming this video. So I could have been using some of the things from here for quite a bit. So I was looking at a few of them, and the cards themselves are larger, but if you have some that you can trim down, that would work out well. So you can kind of trace around and then cut around it and then just glue this down on the top. I was thinking this one might work. So that just fits on there. Actually, I like this one. Let's use this one. And these ones will be too large, so we won't do anything with those today. So you can use a paper trimmer, or you can use just scissors and cut like so. And I got it fairly close. Then we'll just use this tape runner for here. Make sure you glue it on the right way. And there we have. We can just peel this off once we're ready to give it away. We can just leave that as is. We don't have to seal it down if we don't want to. You can use just a little piece of washi tape if you want. Any number of things to seal it down. So there we have it. A small little gift card envelope holder for giving away at Christmas time. Alrighty, I hope you enjoyed that. Take care, and I will see you again tomorrow for the last day of our 12 Days of Christmas and Junk Journal gift ideas. Alrighty, see you tomorrow. Bye.